So, dear, did you manage to run?
Yeah, okay. Finally, my thing was frozen. Okay.
Can it run? Fine.
Uh,
Got an error?
yeah.
What does it say? You can start sharing, but until it do that,
Constructor seating chart. Constructor seating chart in class seating chart cannot be applied to given types.
Interesting. So, did you put a constructor for the seating chart?
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Okay, can we try to put a constructor?
Yeah. Okay.
And what do we need to put in a constructor?
Okay. I'll just look at the copy dimension here. Okay, so I put the constructor here. So I only need name and GPA for this week.
Okay. Okay, but do you think the constructor will have to provide all the students one shot? So how are we going to do it?
Oh,
It's interesting that, yeah, how you think about it. So now don't put the student, yeah, this have to be carrying the same name like that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay. So okay. So you copied that from the student, which is okay, fine at the start. But at the moment, you take a string and a double. So what are you going to use of that? How are you going? There is no name and there is no student here. This is a sitting chart that only have 2D array seats. What are you going to do with the 2D with the seats?
right. Okay.
Think about it, please, and tell me what are you going to do with the seats. So every constructor should deal with the private variables of the same class. Now you're copying the one that have name and GPA, but now we don't have any name or GPA. We have something else. So we had to take care of this something else.
Okay. So only this. So now what do I do for this 2D
Interesting
array?
question. Yeah, interesting question.
Is it just wait? If I go to my main, is it
Look at
just
look at the company. Maybe
this?
company is a bit closer to what you're doing.
Oh, I thought it'd be like that. Okay, continue. Okay.
So do you see company? Have a look at the constructor of the company.
Yeah. So I need this.
Possible. Yeah, it is possible.
Okay, so if I let's say I take this instead of this, and if I do this and then use this and use this,
Interesting. Okay.
then
Then
I'll use this as like that.
look at the company again. Look at the company again. So what is the name? What is the variable name of the input?
Like
Okay,
that.
interesting. Yeah, you are smart. You are smart. So okay, believe me, I can see that you can earn good money as a programmer.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So this should be what now?
So this line 29, they expect you to pass something in the constructor, a variable.
So now,
And you already decided that inside the SeatingChart constructor,
so
you are
do I
passing a
just
2D array.
yeah, so do I just make a 2D array and put it in?
Possible, yeah, that's one way.
So I just need to pick out, let's say this. I can why can't I uncomment it? Oh, is it not?
Because it have two comments. Okay, so just
Yeah.
copy.
Oh, oh, I double commented this. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, my keyboard. Okay. Yeah, uncomment this. And then now I can uncomment this map and put it here. Now what?
What is the error?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this. So this array here.
Is a student array, not an integer array.
Yeah, so what is inside? Do I put strings into my array? Like what?
There is a student, so you have to put students. How are you going to put student? That's interesting. Something
Means
really
I need to
interesting.
put like ID and name or
So first of all, I would recommend you first to create a student object, because I mean, inside the array is students. So student means that you have to create an object S1, S2, S3, and then start adding them to the array. And then only then you can pass it to the SeatingChart.
okay. So I should let me take I should take this one. Just for
Interesting.
reference. Okay. But I can't be using, so you mean I should use student from my student class, you mean with this ID name and GGPA and
Yes.
put it into my,
Yes. Yes, you have to do that.
so should this be ID, this row name, this row,
No,
or should it be this
I
row
mean,
is for one student, S1, S2, S3?
so actually the number of students in each row is your decision. But for simplicity at the moment, we can put, so instead of asking you to create, so now we have 3 rows, right? You have 3, at the moment you have 3 rows in your mat here.
Yeah.
This is row 0, row 1, row 2. So instead of asking you to create maybe another 3 students, so I just make it for simplicity. I will ask you to put S1 in a single row, S2 in a single row,
Right.
S3 in a single row. Do you know how to do that?
So like this.
No. Just so no, you cannot. You don't copy that. You already created. So these values already stored in S1. So you just take S. Yes. Yes.
Okay. I see. Okay.
But you still have a problem. But okay, it's fine. Just look at the error.
Oh well.
So he's saying incompatible type student cannot be converted to integer. So this is yes. Okay, that's perfect.
So what if I made this student?
Excellent. Yes, you are in the business. S1 is a new.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go S4.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Okay.
So this is called because of the student. If you call the student 3 times, so it called this and printed them out. So that worked. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's actually good. But then So my question to you now, so we have created this seating chart, and you already successfully created this constructor. So another possibility that you can make another empty constructor. Can you copy that code?
Okay, copy the code.
And yeah, put it on top here. Put the copy on top. Yeah, put some spaces in between. Yeah, good. Okay, now remove the input totally. So a typical initialization for these seats, I would say this dot seats like that.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay, this seats equal new student. And then I decide how many rows and columns. So I would say 2 by 2, for example, or maybe number of rows. Yeah, 2 and 2 by 2. Yeah, let's make it 2 by 2. So do you understand how to write that instead of your, yeah, okay, that's good. And tell me what this
Like
line of code does. Careful, you make a mistake in the student here.
Yeah. It's basically you're technically like putting a 2D array value in seats already.
Yeah, but I believe you still have an issue with your a typo issue.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, so it works, but can you please go
yeah.
to the main and don't use that constructor, use that constructor. So now you have two constructors. Can you
Yeah.
please make another? So I want you to create another variable, same like that, but don't use the constructor that takes 2D array. Use an empty one. So call this SC. Okay, now run. So can you please put a print statement inside the empty constructor so that we know
Yeah.
that it is called? Put any print statements here. Yeah. Write that this is an empty constructor. And also write here that this is a constructor that takes a 2D array. And just remember, when you put a text inside, you always have to put double quotation on.
Put the quotation. Yeah.
So what does this mean? This and this.
Both are being called.
Both constructors are being called. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So my last thing that I want to ask it to you, actually, if I want to add a new student, so how are you going to add a new student to the seating chart? Now this is a seating chart class that have 2D array of students inside.
Yeah.
So when I created a 2D array, I initialize it specifically here. This is totally empty. I initialize the 2D array that is empty. If I ask you to call, can you call this SC, use it to call the method that find the best student. So call the best student. You have a best student here.
Yeah.
That return a string. Call the best students on the 2D, on the two objects that you created from the seating chart. No, not inside the constructor. We call that in the main. We don't call the method here inside. Go to the main, use that S4 and call best student and see what will be the output. Print the output for S4
like
best
that?
student. Yes, and SC
For
best
SC
student.
also?
Yes, another one for SC. So both of them return a string, but you need to print them to be able to see it.
Yeah. This.
So this first one, get out Lee for you. Who is Lee? He is the one with the highest score. Okay. But so now this one does not bring anything. Why? Any idea?
Cannot invoke student get GPA because local 9 is null. What does that mean? What is local 9?
So in short, you initialized you in the SeatingChart when you created your object SC using a SeatingChart default constructor, you actually did not assign any students inside the 2D array. You initialized the 2D array, but still empty. You didn't put any data inside. So can you please go to the SeatingChart? Okay, so you see here, I just created a new 2D array and I specify the number of rows, a number of columns, but I never put any data inside. There is no student data inside. I only specify how it looked like, how many rows and how many columns. Okay. But I never specified anything else. So, okay, can you try to make a new method that's called add? That takes student and then insert it inside seats.
Wait, what? Okay.
Add. Yeah, method called add. So it will be public void add student.
Add student. Okay, and then what you want me to add?
So this will take a student inside. So it will take a parameter. So you have to define it. It's a method like a best student. Okay, except that it takes something. So here I want you to take a student S, and then you open brackets and then you write something inside. I want you to add this S. S is just a variable. No need to put brackets inside. Okay. So now you open square curly braces like that. Instead of this that you're putting, you have to open curly braces. Yep. Yes, like that. So can you tell me how can we add this S inside seats? I mean, you did that in the main, but in a different manner.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah, I got no idea.
Why? You did it before. I mean, some of the codes that you write have something a bit similar. We didn't deal with objects yet, but we know how to insert something inside a 2D array. You know or not? You know how to insert an integer
Yeah,
inside the
we
2D
did it.
array.
We did it before.
So, okay.
But how to do it, I don't remember.
Are you able to
Yeah.
think about it more?
Yeah. Yeah, let me go ahead. I remember we did it in here, right?
You search and see.
And I could add. This is I'm gonna take forever this time. I'll just search for 2D array. And let me do this. That'll give me 2D array. Yeah. Did we do add? Oh, we never did add. This is the only.
Yeah, definitely you are correct. We never did add. Yeah, it's true. But we see before how we can put an element or a new integer inside a 2D array? We didn't look at that before. Let me look at the slides if we ever dealt with that so that I can share it with you. Okay, let me just give me a second, please. Off your sharing.
Okay.
I want to on my sharing.
Okay.
Do you see now what we did in the start? This is how we, so this is your initialize your matrix. And this is how you put values inside your matrix. So this is your 2D. You said you have 3 rows and 4 columns. And this is how you put 2 inside here in the position 2 and 2. So this is 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3. So in 2, row 2, sorry, here, row 2, 1, you put 7. You see? You see that? And
Yeah.
this is here. So this is how you put. So now we are not putting integers, we are putting student. But the concept is the same. So if you know the position that you want to put, so you can put the student here. So this is integer because this is an integer data type 2D array. But in our case, we have seats, which is not matrix, it's seats. And it have not an integer to be assigned here, but a student. So I'm giving you an input to the method, which is a student S. So where are you going to insert that? In 0, 0, in 1, 2, or 2, 1, where? So this is the difference. But the concept, you already see how you can share now your screen. So the concept is there that you are able to actually insert something somewhere. Cannot? It's too difficult?
It's like, yeah, it's like I don't know what.
Okay, go to the SeatingChart and create 2 private variables, one called row and one called column.
Okay. SeatingChart.
Yes. Create 2 private variables, one called row, one called column.
Okay.
Here.
Just
yes.
private variables? Or?
Yes, exactly. Private variables, yes.
Private. Okay, you want row and column. So, but I put integer, row, private, integer, column, equals 0.
Excellent. Yes.
0.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
So I would say that every time that you, so this will keep track for us. This need actually thinking, but we can start like that. So every time we want to insert a new student, so this is, we know that our 2D is actually empty. Okay, so every time we want to insert something, we will insert it according to the current row value and current column value. So we said that the first time we want to insert a student, we want to insert it here in this position. The second time we want to insert a new student, so when we first call this add student, it will insert here. And this place become marked as not empty anymore. So this is 0 column and 1 column. This is 0 row, 1 row. So again, when we want to insert, when you call add student again for a second student to be inserted in the seats, we want not insert here because we don't want to replace the old one. We want to insert it in the empty space here. So, okay. And then the third time I want to insert a new student, when we call add student, I want to not insert it here. I want to mark it as not empty anymore. I want to insert it here. And then the fourth time, I don't want to insert it here anymore. I want to mark it as not empty anymore. I want to insert here. Did you get what I'm trying to do? So I will try to use row and column to actually help me track which is empty and which is not empty. So I would say that maybe at the first time we insert, so first of all, if I ask you to do something similar to the matrix code that I show you just now, when we was adding, you remember the matrix? It say what? The matrix said 0, 0, and it put 7 inside. Okay, because matrix was an integer 2D array, but here now it's not a 2D array. It is a seat of student. So I will insert here a student, not an integer. Is it clear? So can you put something similar to that here, but for seats? Can you attempt something?
Okay. So you mean make a variable here for seats?
No, I would like you to add similar code here, from similar code to this here.
Okay.
You can write matrix. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Equals 7. But then.
But there is no matrix here. If you run this code, it will give you an error because there is no matrix. Now we have seats, right? Can you replace matrix with seats? Okay, now we'll try to run. What is the error?
It cannot be converted. Yeah, it cannot be converted into series.
Why? Why are you saying that?
Because our array is like this. The student.
Okay, so we need to add a student, not an integer. Okay, so this is a student that I'm giving to you to be added. So can you please replace the 7 with S? Okay, that will be accepted. Okay, so the best students, yes, because we didn't add anything. So I would tell you, just, I mean, no, go back to the main.
Yeah.
Let us try to add one student, and this error will disappear. So come here. Before you call SC best student, I want you to call add student.
So SC1 and SC2.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And then so that when I go here, so I should add I can add SC4 or something. If I add student.
Yeah. call it on SC2.
Oh, okay.
Use SC2, yeah, dot
SC2.
Dot add student.
Okay.
So
then,
you have 3 students here. Choose which one
yeah.
you want to add.
Okay.
Okay, run.
Oh, I'll put a where I put the slash over here. Same.
Is it the same?
Oh no, it's not the same. Yeah, it's the same. Same error.
Student.gpa is null. We're trying to loop. Okay, fine, I can understand that, but okay, let me ask you first. Can we? I understand this will take some time to be able to solve that error, but I think you managed to add something to the seats. Are you able to make a loop that can loop through the 2D array and print it for us? So I want you to go to SeatingChart and make print seats, a method called print seats.
Okay.
So this method print seats, it should loop through the 2D array and print all the student seats, so it will loop through the seats and print all the student inside. But I want you to look at any method that you created that loops through all the 2D array.
You mean like this?
Yeah, it is possible. But I want you to bring something with a two for loops. You only copied one.
Okay. Oh.
Make sure that your bracket is correct. You have 2 for loops and you have also another curly braces for the function. So this is one and another one here and a third one here. So you need to.
I don't need this third one, right? Why do I have 3 for loops now?
Oh, that's a mistake. Okay, so
yeah,
you remove the first one.
there you go.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Now it's correct. Yeah, okay.
Okay, but are you looping through the same array, same 2D array that you have here?
Yeah, now I need to adjust for my own mind. Okay, so this should all be seats. All the math be seats. Okay.
And you don't need to take any input actually to this. We are not using student here, so we don't need any input. Okay, and then try to print these seats on the SC2.
Here or?
Yes, SC2 dot print seats. So why is it printing Lee?
Because Lee is the only thing I have inside, right?
Is it you add Lee? Did you add Lee here?
Yeah.
Is that
Remember
Lee?
We add F3, yeah.
Okay. And why there is a null? Null. Why is that?
Because it's looping, right?
So okay. I'm trying to understand from you. Okay, please tell me. Why is it printing 3 nulls and not 4?
Because I am thingy, but I only have one added, so the rest of the loops will just be null, null,
Okay,
null.
fine.
Yeah.
Add another line from this and add S2. Exactly same line like that, but instead of adding S3, add S2. So now we should have 2. So it means that our null should be different. How many nulls now we are getting? 3 nulls also.
Okay.
Why? Why are we getting
Is it
3
because
nulls?
we are printing out SE2 with the best student?
You can comment that line. Just comment it first. That will
Okay.
we will make it work later. Once we complete our
Oops.
code, we are able to make it work. Now we still see 3 nulls, although we already call add 2 times. Suppose if I add here S3 and then here S2, then I should only get null here and null here. But I'm still getting 1, 2, 3. Why?
Good question.
So I will stop here. I will not continue, but that is so again, what you did in the last 3 months with me is something, and your understanding of how we write and change software is something different. So if you understand this now and understand how to modify software and how to write it and how to solve problems, then this is your success. If not, then we didn't succeed in the last 3 months. So this needs some time from you. Think about it, okay? And then we discuss about it next class. So this is your homework, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thanks a lot for your time and your effort. Take care.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.